Welcome back to another episode of Northern Ruckus. I'm here with my boy
Jimbo.
And we got a very, very special guest today. You want to introduce yourself?
Elle Honey.
So, tell us a little bit about yourself. Let's start it off with that.
Well, I'm from Toronto.
Okay.
Yeah.
I own a clothing store called Honey Drip.
Okay.
Yes.
What do you guys sell?
Female clothing. I have men's stuff too. I have a lot of Toronto local brands.
Okay.
Yeah, so a lot of small designers, local artists, they have stuff in my store. I give them a chance to,
Yeah,
show
give them a
people
little
what they
storefront
have.
to sell at. No, that's sick. That's cool. How long you been doing that for?
This is my second year, actually, of owning the store.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's good. Business is booming?
I'm doing pretty well for myself, actually.
All right, we'll get more into it during the
It's
pod.
like a specialty market, right? There's not too much of that out there.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So what's your name again?
Elle.
So everybody, this is Elle, our special guest for the week. I got a would you rather for you. I don't know if you watch the pod, but every episode I start with a little would you rather, some goofy shit.
Okay.
All right. So this week, the would you rather is, would you rather be fluent in every single language or be able to talk to animals? Jimmy, you started off. Let her think.
Honestly, talk to animals because everyone's speaking all these different languages and they're all talking to each other. No one's talking to the animals, man.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, no one's talking to the animals.
But it's like, imagine how much business you can get done, especially with the businesswoman sitting here beside us.
Can you ask the question again?
Would you rather be fluent in every single language or be able to speak to animals?
If I'm fluent in every language, I'm pretty sure I could speak to animals too.
What? How does that work?
Because I'm speaking everybody's language.
No, but I'm saying talk to a dog and have a full conversation, not just a bark, you know?
But I speak every language, so I speak dog.
Oh, okay.
Okay, no,
You're trying to find loopholes. No, the dog language doesn't count.
Yeah, I probably speak to animals too.
Right?
Yeah,
So, okay.
Even as a businesswoman, you wouldn't want to be able to speak to the people in China, get a hookup on some fabrics and things.
Stop it. There's Google Translate for that.
See, that's the thing. Are you asking my ego? Or are you asking my higher self? Because my higher self is going to want to speak to animals, and my ego is going to want to learn to speak every single language.
All right, so here's another question on top of that. What do you think would be the most interesting animal to talk to?
Octopus.
Octopus. I was thinking water animals though, for sure. If I'm swimming in the ocean and a shark pulls up, I'm like, yo, homie, chill, you know?
Octopus and squid are the only two water creatures that could change their DNA rapidly.
Yeah,
so they're actually
did
very,
you hear about
very
the theory about how they think they're aliens?
I think they are too.
Yeah, there's
when
science.
When I eat octopus, I'm actually are they gonna fucking come for me?
Yeah,
somebody coming for me?
So scientists had this study that they were saying they believe that it might have came from an asteroid that landed in the ocean that brought life. And they think that's what octopuses are, because there's
that sounds far-fetched to me, man.
No, it's because there's no living relatives to them.
Fair enough, but I'm just saying, if an asteroid came that far and crashed down, wouldn't everything on the thing
What if it's
die?
frozen eggs? You know?
I think everything's inner Earth. I think everything comes from inner Earth, where they say we can't go or we can't see.
Conspiracies. Hold on, we're getting the new ones. Inner Earth now.
So
Inner Earth. Elaborate.
All right. So we missed a few episodes and a few weeks of stories. And I just wanted to rapid fire a bunch of headlines, and you guys, when I'm done, tell me if you want to talk about any of them. They're a little older stories, but I thought they were serious, but we just missed them. So we have stuff like Elon Musk changes Twitter to X, Bronny gets a heart attack at training camp, Obama writes a note to his ex-girlfriend saying he's sexually attracted to men.
Wait, hold on. That's so much at once.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay. Lot to unwrap there.
Bro, I'm telling you, we missed a lot. We took a little summer break. Now we're back.
Now we're overwhelming people.
We're overwhelmed.
How you feel about the new Twitter? You fuck with it?
I don't fuck with Twitter.
At all?
No.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I used to. And then I'm not really sure. It's Twitter came, and then I was on it.
I think it's the worst social media, in my opinion.
And then I was I left Twitter alone and went to Instagram, and then Snapchat, and I left Instagram, and I'm on Snapchat. So, yeah.
So where do you rank? So you would have Twitter as the bottom of your social medias?
I don't even know my Twitter name.
Okay, so you're not on it at all. So you could care less
really.
about what Elon Musk is doing.
Yeah, no,
I feel I didn't really care about Twitter too much, but of course I would always pass by that certain part of my phone where you see the little bird for Twitter, and then now I just see an X, and I'm like,
me too. Yeah.
Especially when people are looking at my phone, I'm like, oh god, damn, I gotta hide that porn and shit. Why the fuck is it an X? That shit looks inappropriate. And
and I know they doing X forums and stuff for Twitter, but they're doing X everything that they have except for X videos. I found that hilarious. You can't be putting that shit out.
So it's still called Twitter videos?
Yeah, so it's still called Twitter videos.
That's funny.
Hilarious. Bro, Jimmy, you would like this one. Have you ever seen the Twitter logo now inverted.
Nah.
Rishi, try to Google that.
Is it like a Masonic symbol?
Yeah, look at this. It's literally like no bullshit. I want you to see it first. You're not gonna be able. So search X's logo inverted.
I think I've seen this shit where it kind of looks like the
X. You're on Twitter.
It looks like the Freemason symbol with the ruler and shit like that.
It's the exact image of the Freemason logo, and it's kind of crazy because it's like people are saying from time like the Illuminati runs everything, and they're just putting it in plain sight. You should like look at right there, bottom right.
I think it's because they have to, guys.
So like
look
at
that's the karmic retribution, right?
Yeah,
so look at like the X logo. If you invert it, it literally looks exactly like the Freemason logo. And it's like people are saying like it's all been a plan and just hiding in plain sight.
I think everything is a plan.
You think Illuminati runs the world?
I think they're being ran by a higher up. Yes, I think that they're the people that are like.
No, I definitely believe that. I don't think our governments are what runs the world because it's like
you guys see what's happening with Trump, right?
Yeah, like
that's all.
He never knew any of this.
It's super juicy. Like
He
it's
never
actually
thought of
really
any of
juicy.
this.
Okay, you elaborate.
So basically, what he did, I have it on one of my telegrams. He basically made a law or something like that, where whatever they did to him with this ballot thing, like, you know, they changed the whatever.
The voting, yeah.
Okay, the voting. So he changed the law before because he knew they were doing that to, like, if you... I have to find it in my phone. It's I
get
you know what I'm talking. It's some
like
some type of thing. Like, okay, so you see how they
are
trying to take him to court right now. Yeah. He made a law, so them taking him to court is not going to work of whatever they're going to try to do. So like I can't remember exactly what it is he did.
No, so what? Like at least to my knowledge, it's like the mail-in voting stuff, right? So because of COVID, they changed the law so people can vote without showing up on voting day to a poll. So he was pretty much saying. There was no law put in that he can't do that, but he was fighting against being allowed to do that. And then obviously that law didn't pass, and he claimed that those votes that were mail-ins were all fake.
They were fake.
Yeah, so that's what he was arguing, and they're saying like now they're taking him to court for that, and they're charging him like 70 counts that can add up to like 40 or 640 years.
Yeah, I don't know. Even like that's why I don't trust the whole bureaucracy of it all. Like when it's like. Yeah, I'm sure he did put a law into place that was to protect everything, and it's just like they're like, no, "Fuck your laws."
No, yeah, that's what I think that's kind of what it was. It's like he was trying to like block them from being allowed to do this because it's like this is something they've never done before. Mail-in voting is something that's never been done before, but they're justifying it because of COVID, which is also something that's never happened before, right?
Yeah.
So they're saying if everybody's can't be in public, we have to be at home. Let's just let everybody mail in.
Yeah, they're trying
votes.
to set up a fraud,
bro. And there was like I don't know much about it, but I do know that there was like. Dead people that were voting. And it's like these people that have been dead for like 3 years that were voting in the 2020 election. And it's like, I'm not saying that was enough to change the result of the election, but was there any election like tampering? I think there 100% was.
I was going to say, though, to bring it up that back to the Bronny thing with the whole celebrity culture. And, you know, LeBron James is my guy for sure, but he's one of those guys who's obsessed with power, man. I can see him being president one day. He really wants to keep climbing. And it's just like, you're not doing that without the Illuminati being on your side, right? Mm-hmm. And we all know all these people passing out and all that goes against Pfizer, right? Pfizer just made billions and billions off of selling us all this fake fucking vaccine, right? Bro, I found it so weird when his son dropped out with the heart attack type shit. Go on LeBron James' Instagram.
He doesn't post anything.
You won't see no mention about it, no prayer, no nothing. Like I get it. I get it's private. I get it's private for sure. His son was still in the hospital and he was posting about his new PS5 controller.
Yeah, but it's like, is he posting that or does he have?
Is it automated? It's LeBron James. He could easily shut it down. I'm just saying, why keep going with the status quo? It's just I'm just saying, like, bro, these celebrities are so obsessed with keeping the status quo going. Whatever their bosses and handlers tell them to do is what they're doing. But look at the picture of LeBron James walking hand in hand with the Jewish rabbi who was a convicted Kabbalah priest. Like,
devil.
That's what I was just saying. Like, all of these people have been convicted, and Oprah gave him a show after the fact that he was convicted. This guy that
that was the whole concept of Epstein's Island, right? Epstein's Island was you come here, I'm going to compromise you, and then once I compromise you, I have control over everything you do.
Like, look at Dwayne Wade.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Dwayne Wade, the worst dad of all time. That's how you said that consistently on this podcast.
You literally made your son a girl because you wanted to, like,
for the clout. But it's like crazy. The funnier thing about that too is like the girls, like the kids' moms was like, no, like don't do this.
She was against it. Yeah.
Yeah, she's very against it. Yeah. Like comes out publicly, goes on different shows saying,
I think Dwayne Wade is. I think he's
like he's flamboyant as hell for sure. He's always been, but like. He's probably on that Obama shit, writing notes to his ex-girlfriend saying he's sexually attracted to men.
But his son is pretty. Look, like.
It's not my cup of tea. I don't know what to tell you. It's not my cup of tea.
But you know what I mean.
You going there?
No, but
No, but listen,
much?
what I'm saying is.
no, I'm not. I'm just saying.
I'm
like,
saying, like, right now, it's really hard to tell men from women. So I'm on an app called Bigo, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
So you get gifts, you get paid to be a host. I have a Canadian broadcaster show every Monday. So thousands of people come in. Like, you can get up to 10,000 viewers, right? People ask me, are you a transgender?
I was about to ask you that. Do you get offended?
Wait, you're about to ask her what?
No.
Hold on a minute.
I was
Wait a
gonna ask
minute.
her, like, would it ever like offend you that like
No.
that women like what you just said that
No.
these guys can convert to girls
Yo, he's crazy,
and look
yo.
like women?
No, you
would
know
that,
what?
Would that not piss you off that like they're getting better and better at being women?
Okay, the reason why I'm not offended.
That's what I
know. I
ask
understand
you.
what you're
Yeah.
saying because guess what? They're tricking me.
Yeah.
They are
But, like-
so fucking gorgeous. Some of them are so gorgeous. It's like
You ever seen Jocelyn
Confusing.
Hernandez on her show? The girl, like, she has a whole panel of girls on her
Yeah.
show, and the one girl's like, "Yeah, I'm representing my community." She's like, "What community are you talking about?" She's
Oh,
like,
I
she's
did-
like, "I'm trans. You didn't know?" And Jocelyn's there, like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
it's actually so crazy because I feel like okay, Jocelyn. Actually, I don't want to talk about that. I don't want her to beat me up when she sees me.
Yeah, no, but I get what you're saying. It's like these like because surgery has been so prominent in like girl shit for so long that everyone's kind of trying to get to the same like Kim Kardashian look, and then it's like it's not that hard now for a guy to try to do the same thing, right?
Right.
And it's like it's kind of like screwed up that the fact that someone could make a mistake is the problem. You know what I mean?
But
Right.
does that not open up questions to like what is it that we like find attractive as a society? Like what is it that we like deem like, you know, feminine and all these type of things, like, you know? Because so much of what they're saying is like we could do all that shit too, and it's just like, well, then what do we really like categorize as feminine, like, you know?
Right.
Yeah, but it's like also like I don't know. This is what we talked about it before when because me personally I don't really have an attraction to girls with like fake asses, fake tits, fake lips, stuff like that. Like I'm not opposed to it, but like I just not my cup of tea. And
Is it not your cup of tea because it's on overload right now?
I think it's
Like
not
every
my cup
bitch
of
looks
tea.
the same. It's like it's a
Yeah,
bunch of fucking
exactly just because
duplicates.
of that. 100%.
You know, like in that video game when you can press your
It's
player.
not
and
because I
duplicates
find
them.
it unattractive. I just find it like I can tell something about your personality just because you want to look like that. You know what I mean? It's like you've kind of put yourself into this box of I can probably tell you 5 things about you without ever talking to you just because the way you look.
But
Because
like,
you made yourself.
I
want
to ask you a question about that. Like, don't you feel like, okay, that's one thing I feel like looking at girls, I'm like, you guys have so much pressures to fit a certain standard. Like, men aren't expected to get liposuction. Men aren't expected to have big lips. Men really aren't expected to do much except for have money, right? But it's like,
hair.
yeah, and hair. And women have all these expectations. Like, do you feel like women like get too much pressure, and that's all it is? Like, a lot of women are just succumbing to the pressure, or do you think that it's pressure that they put on themselves?
Okay, so I feel like women, okay, like it depends because I have friends that have gotten their bodies done because they don't have the curves where people are going to be like, you look sexy. And I feel like if you don't get complimented, if you're not in that light, then you feel like you're lacking something. Me, myself, I'm not lacking in that, so I can't compare
you
myself
don't know
with these
exactly
people.
what it
I have friends that I'm like, you know, why'd you do your teeth? They're like, you have straight teeth, so you don't know what it feels like. So I don't know what it feels like to be in that, like, you know?
No,
like,
I know
light.
exactly
So
what you
it's
mean.
kind of like,
Yeah.
I don't really like to give my opinion because they're going to say I'm hating.
Oh, no.
You know?
See,
People will
like-
be like, oh, you, and I'm like, nah, I don't
that's
know what it's like
that's
not
what
to
I
be
find
cute.
So crazy, like you can't,
I'm
it's so,
cute.
It's so crazy
I
that
was
you
born
can't speak
cute.
on it, even though without being called a hater. When you're not hating, you're just stating what your opinion is. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like-
it's not saying it's better or worse. It's just saying it's different. It's
I
like to
feel
say
like a lot of people don't realize that because Instagram has created this instant gratification thing
Mm-hmm.
where girls want to go outside, and even if you're only being sexualized, that's good enough for them because
Yeah.
they just want to be able to get some
The
type of
likes,
attention
yeah.
to feel like, oh my God, I'm so sexy, like I'm so, you know? And it's kind of like, I don't really have to do the most, so
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. So like my friends who do it, I'm like, you like it? I love it.
Yeah.
Like if you want to do that and that makes you feel better. I've watched girls literally go from shaped like the juice box to figure 8 and build so much confidence, and they're new fucking people outside.
Yeah, 100%.
These girls are new girls. Like they
Yeah.
talk up, they're loud now. They have all this, you know what I'm
Sense of humor
saying?
and
Like all of a sudden,
charisma they never
so
had.
sometimes maybe it's good for the
But
person.
that's exactly what I'm trying to say. Is like that is what I'm trying to talk about. Like once you get that, the same way you're saying their personality changes, I say their personality changes. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm not saying the
For
look
some people,
itself,
for some people, it could be for the better though. I get what she's
but I'm
saying.
saying like
Yeah.
the
For
look
some people, it
itself
could be
is
for the
not
better.
unattractive. I feel like that personality around that self is what's unattractive.
Okay,
No,
so
but
let's
then
say
the attention that comes with it, you guys, is what
Yeah,
turns
yeah.
their heads
No,
big and makes them
that's my
feel-
problem with it.
There's
I don't
another
think
thing
like
too, bro,
I don't think a
like-
girl with a lip job is ugly now, but I think a girl that had to get a lip job wants
To be
a certain
confident.
yeah, she wants like a certain amount of attention, and the girls that want that attention is not the girls
But
that
like
want to talk.
women feed off like their sex appeal, and like I already said for men, it's like that financial thing, right? How many men do you know when they get a big bag, all of a sudden he's acting different?
No.
Right? It happens all the time. And it's
course.
because they feel
All
more
of them?
attractive.
Well,
you think all of them?
like,
All
God, no, of
guys
course.
No, I
get
wouldn't say-
money
I
and
would-
act brand
No,
new.
no, I wouldn't say all. I wouldn't say all. I wouldn't
You
say
can
all.
tell when somebody's new money.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
exactly what
new
it is.
money,
So
yeah,
you can
for
tell he
sure.
never
You can
really
tell.
had no money like
Yeah.
that. That's what I'm saying. So it's like if you're used to having money, you're not gonna act like that when you get some new money, right?
Right.
But my thing is like, guys and girls obviously spend their money differently. That's not like up for debate. But I'm saying like, there's nothing a guy can do that's quote unquote faking their image.
That's not
Yeah, hold on, veneers.
Okay.
hairline transplant.
Yeah.
That new,
But
the
well,
abs.
a hairline transplant isn't.
Yeah, they do have, like,
faking.
muscle
That's,
implants
like, actually
now.
real, like you're doing surgery.
They got
well, no,
they
not
got all
surgery,
kind of
like-
implants now,
Okay,
brother.
just one second.
No, I never met surgery.
This is
I
what
meant,
I'm
like,
saying, guys. If your kid's not gonna have that gene,
That it's fake.
It ain't- it's
All right,
not you.
Okay. With that argument, then what else? What is there? So teeth and hair. What else? I don't think
all
there's
kind of
anything else.
implants, like muscle
Nose
implants,
jobs,
dick
yeah.
implants.
Guys are
like-
getting muscle implants.
guys are getting
Yes, that Bam
guys
Man
are getting
Kevo did it.
taller now.
Yeah,
Yeah, taller.
I think the new age.
But
like,
bro,
there's
Bam
shit's
Man
going out of
Kevo
thing.
he got liposuction. He got his. I don't know if he already had big chest, but he got a whole BBL.
Yeah,
There's also
that's
guys
big.
that
That's
are
not
doing
average.
the surgery
I'm
to
talking
be
about-
Bro,
taller,
there's
guys.
a lot
That's
of dudes
the
who are out here
craziest
getting
to me.
BBLs, nigga. You talking about a lot of dudes, rich dudes, is getting BBLs.
A lot of guys you see and know have BBLs.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I'm under a rock then because I don't see that shit. Like I don't.
You're about primed and ripe for a BBL. You got a lot to work with.
What's that guy's name? Do you love me? Do you love me not?
J.
Sorry,
Cole?
guys, no.
Do you love me? Do you love me,
Love me
not?
not. Damn, he didn't hit the spot. Tastes
Oh,
like what's his name?
Moneybag Yo.
Okay, he got plastic surgery. He got
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
It's funny because it's like
Moneybag Yo got his
I don't
money
want like no homo, but that nigga's an ugly nigga already.
Yeah.
Just be an ugly nigga. What are you gonna do? Like you be a semi ugly nigga? What the
He
fuck
got
are you
plastic
doing?
surgery, guys. He got a couple things done.
That's
funny.
crazy.
Yeah.
But see, like this is the thing, man. A lot
I
of it
feel-
just comes from people not loving themselves.
Yeah, I
and
feel
shit.
like people are too vain. Like
No, what it is, it's not about loving yourself. It's about, okay, no, of course it is about loving yourself. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
It's about loving yourself, but it's also about your ego.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, it's literally
Mm-hmm.
the ego.
What did you say earlier? Acting from your higher self or your ego?
Or your ego.
And what do you mean by that?
everybody, okay, so for instance, I don't know, like if things that you do for your ego, you would be doing for the instant gratification for others. It doesn't have anything to do with your spiritual being. It's not doing anything to raise your consciousness in no way, shape, or form. It's, just acting on this image that you're trying to portray, where you're trying to get likes or acceptance from people who probably don't even read or know anything about life or
Fair enough.
like,
I think there's two sides of that, but I'll expand on that in a second. Because earlier you were saying, you're cute, so you don't have to really think about that, right?
right.
But also, there's gonna be a girl out there who looks not the exact same as you,
Yeah.
but the same standard, right? And she's gonna feel like she does need all this stuff. And it's like maybe she feels like however many followers you have, let's say it's 10,000, right? You're like, I'm cool with my 10,000 because it's just me. I'm just being me. I'm cool with it.
Right.
But another girl's gonna be like, no, I need 100,000 followers. That other girl has 100,000. I need 100,000. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get there, right? So that's why I mean, where it's like it comes a little bit from not loving yourself, because you could be anybody and just love yourself and be fine with what you have, and you could be the best looking person in the world and have all these insecurities and feel like you have to go above and beyond
That
and do
can
these
also
crazy things.
stem down to childhood trauma and your parents loving you and the love that you received at home,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe nobody told you you were beautiful growing up. So when you get older, you just don't think you're beautiful because you never heard it. Now people have this, you're watching television and you're watching a TV show and you see this perfect family and the mom wakes up every morning and goes, I love you, good, you're beautiful, good morning. And then you're watching and you're like, damn, my mom never did that to me once. My mom never told me that once. And then you kind of realize, why do you do certain things when it comes to men? A lot of women don't realize why they do the things they do, and a lot of it stems from trauma.
No, I get that for sure. But like what Jimmy was saying, for self-love, a lot of that has to do with overcoming trauma, right? Like you have to love yourself before you can love anybody else, kind of thing.
Yeah. Yes, that's
Definitely,
another
but
thing I
it's
was
how
gonna
you
say.
were loved at home, guys.
That
Of
is
course,
true,
of
but
course,
like,
of course.
okay, so you were saying about the ego thing, right? let's say I don't love myself that much, right? I'm feeling a little down on myself. I'm like, I know I'm better than this, you know? And I'm like, I just want to love myself a little bit. Let me go buy myself a new car, you know? It doesn't do anything for my higher self. But for my ego, it's doing a lot. But now, at least when I look in the mirror, I'm like, yeah, now my ego matches up with my higher self. I don't want everyone to have to ask me a bunch of questions to know what I'm all about. Right. Sometimes I just want the image to project it, right?
Yeah.
So there's that line of thought, too, that I don't think comes from a place of childhood trauma or insecurity or anything like that.
No, I don't think she's saying everything does. She's saying, like, certain aspects do.
Yeah.
I get what
like
you're
changing your body?
No, but a lot of the body.
I think a lot of the change in the body, a lot of women are in competition with each other.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I was literally about to say
yes,
that. Like,
it is
Instagram,
the men thing too. Don't get it twisted. Girls are doing it because they don't get that attention from men. Like, you go out. Imagine I know girls. Like I have acquaintances that tell me like, I can't find a boyfriend. Nobody likes me. Nobody asks me on a date. I go places and guys don't even look at me.
But those same girls will come on the podcast. I can have any man I want. I just don't want a man. I just don't want a man.
No. I mean like just regular normal girls. Like just regular normal girls, you know? And they don't get that. And I'm like, well, are you going places? They're like, yeah, but guys just don't look at me and I'm not pretty enough.
I got to piggyback off of that because I get that a lot too. I get a lot of my homies say I can't find, but I feel like it's just because these days and ages, a healthy relationship is not really pushed. People aren't pushing for it, and society's not pushing for it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
But not just that. Like, I don't know. Like, are you really familiar with like the red pill community on the internet?
Red pill, blue pill.
Yeah. So it's like these guys that will talk about girls in general, like what you're talking about.
Misogynists for the most part.
Like what people would call misogynists, but like their main argument is for girls that say stuff like that is they're only looking for the top tier guy, right?
So, like, Fresh and Fit,
yeah,
and stuff like that.
They say like 80% of girls are looking for the top 10% of guys. So it's like you can be an average girl, like a 6 out of 10, but you're looking for a guy that
girls are so unrealistic right now.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Exactly. So that's what he's pretty much saying.
I hear girls that have no jobs, don't have anything. Like, yeah, I want this, and then I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, exactly. So like that's what I was
like
thinking
going
when
to
you were
a
talking about
restaurant
that.
and like it says like the lobster and it says seasonal price. And you have no money in your pocket, but you want the lobster.
My friend was telling me the funniest story. So he works at Casamoto down in like Yorkville.
Right.
And this weekend for Caravana, he said there was like a group of 5 girls that came to the bar and sat there for like 3 hours ordering just one drink each, just so they don't get kicked out. And they were literally just like trying to get guys to buy them meals.
Okay, so
I was like in what world do
there's
you live
also
in?
podcasts right now that teach women how to fish for men.
And that's that's something they tell them?
Upgrade your plane ticket,
That's
Sit
crazy.
first class. Make sure you go to the private clubs.
Bro, he was saying like
okay,
he was
go to country clubs with your girlfriends if you want to go hang out.
That's crazy.
They tell you how to dress, what perfume to wear. It's crazy.
Yeah, isn't it crazy? And like, I just feel like when you look out there, like let's say like you're looking at like the dating pool on a broad spectrum. For the most part, it's people trying to get over on each other. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
it's like especially with these females. So it's just like as a dude, it's either you're playing along with it or you're just like fuck that, like because they're literally using dudes for meals, drives.
And what are guys using girls for? Because can I tell you something?
Box.
Let me tell you what guys think. Okay? They think they could take you to a nice fancy dinner.
Not me.
And then want to have I know your idea of a good date.
Yeah,
no,
I'm not
but
doing
seriously,
that.
they want to take you to a fancy dinner and then think automatically they're getting. No.
Yeah.
Well,
What? And then what girls think is, let me see where he's going to take me to eat so I know how much money to ask him for later, you know? Because like
That's
my
a
hair
madness.
costs this and my nails cost this.
that's
And if
a
you want to
madness.
date me, you
That's
got to
why-
do this.
But I'm literally telling you, once you separate yourself from all of that, that's why I am the way that I am, bro. Because I'm telling you, once you take a girl on an expensive date, especially for the first date, literally she's just looking at your pockets now. It's like, and it's, bro, it's almost like you're setting yourself up for that. It's like, you ever talk to somebody and they're like, oh yeah, I have so much money. What's the first thing that comes to your mind? Give me some. Like,
No,
if you have
yeah,
so much,
the first
give
thing
me some.
when you meet somebody and like they open their mouth, you kind of just put yourself with the person already.
Yeah.
Like I see a guy, me personally, like say I see you on the street and I think you're cute in my hand, I'm like, I could be his girlfriend. We could be, and I just all these things just go through my brain of the things that we're gonna do, the things that we can do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like I don't want to be with a bum.
yeah.
I need to be with somebody who has ambition because I have ambition, so he has to match me. So I'm not being unrealistic.
All right, so let me ask you a very basic question that a lot of girls get asked now on like these internet like street conversation kind of things. What is the minimum amount of money your man has to make?
Minimum?
The minimum amount of money.
A month? Like, I don't know.
No,
like,
a year.
A year
Give
is
me
what,
a year.
what it usually is. We can
Like
go
a
on
salary.
month. I feel like in Toronto it's better to do a month because shit is
No,
expensive.
Yeah.
Let's do a year. How much do you make a year?
No, a year is like whatever. Like, I don't know a year. Like, a year, I'm not, it's not gonna.
Like, what's your ideal salary?
She
Like,
don't want to sound bad. She want to say a big bag, bro.
it's like $500,000.
But okay, to be fair, I know her. She gets her money too. She's not a bum.
No, of course.
Yeah. She
I'm
has her
not
own
saying
business,
that, but,
everything. Like so, when it comes
So
from a
that-
female like that, it's like talk your
that's
talk.
That's
Say
what
how
I'm
you
saying.
feel.
Like, a lot of the times I could be sitting with girls and
Mm-hmm.
and you know, I own my business and I have my shit together, and then this person could be living with their mom, but they have on the same shit as me. They probably have, you know, a Chanel bag,
Yeah.
all this type of stuff, but they don't have any monthly
100%,
expenses.
no.
So it's different for them. So, like, for me, I'm more realistic. I actually, like, okay, if you are not in a place where you're, like, super up and we can't fly first class every single day and da-da-da-da, that's fine because I am
Because
the
you
table.
can hold it down too.
I
Yeah.
am the table. It's
Yeah.
what you bring to me. I'm the woman, right? So I hold everything together. So if my man is in a place, if I like you,
Yeah.
I don't even really care if you have money if I really like you.
Like,
Okay, so in that situation, are you more the type to and this is just an honest question.
Yeah, I'm being honest.
Be candid. Would you rather take care of a man and you know you're coming home and he's there every day? Or would you rather help set a man up where he's out and about and now you're helping him get on his feet and helping him get his ambition right?
The second. Yeah.
Okay. yeah.
Definitely. And I also feel like anybody I date, they become like my partner. So like we do things together. So it's like we're one, you know?
Let me ask you this, like, a hypothetical then. Would you rather a guy that's making, like, your average salary, so, like, let's say $40,000 a year, but he's hustling? No, no, no.
40,000 is average.
Yeah, 40,000.
40,000 is not a lot of money.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like
not-
2 months.
Oh, that is the
That's
average.
So, like,
Whoa.
let's say he's making 40,000, like, average, but he's hustling. Like, he's literally on his grind. Like, he's trying to start, like, this connection, that connection, networking
He's
every
selling
weekend.
DVDs.
And you know, like, you're catching him at the beginning of his grind. Or would you want to find a man that's established, making, like, 200,000, 250,000 a year, but, like, when he comes home from work, he's just playing
How old
Xbox
am
with
I?
his boys. Let's say you're 25 this time. Like,
This time.
bring it back a few years, because you told me your age, and I do not believe
But
it.
one
I
thing
need
with
to see
these
some
questions,
ID.
though,
I
bro,
need
one
some
thing with
ID.
these questions is that they're so hypothetical, and it's just like the same person in the same situation obviously going to take the better one. Different people come with
but when
different
you're-
things,
when
right?
When you're younger, then the first
You have more
option is
potential.
okay.
You have more
I'm gonna
potential.
hustle with you. We outside together, baby.
But once you're
But
old,
when I'm
that's out the
older,
window.
it's kind of like, okay, you know, I'm kind of in a place where I don't want to babysit somebody or
Yeah.
like be that role.
Well,
like,
no,
you know?
I feel like once you're like of that much money, right? If you're making $250,000, I'm pretty sure you have your basics set. Like, in life.
And
Like, you don't need
real
to be
men, but real men, like if a guy has money and he meets a woman, his money is not like taking care of her is never a factor. Like that's like the least of his worries. It's
I
more or
would-
less if she could be the woman he needs,
100%.
so he can continue to do what he's doing with a clear head.
I would argue that it's the biggest factor in the sense that, like, if you're gonna ever marry a girl, right? Like,
But no, I see what she's saying.
It's
bro,
your
bro,
headspace,
TJ,
babe.
No,
It's
no,
your
I get-
headspace.
TJ, what she's trying to say is think about it. If you're a millionaire and you know next year you're making $1 million, the next year after that you're making $1 million, you're not thinking about your girl and like
does she
anything
have
like
money?
that. Yeah,
No,
you're
of
pretty
course
much
not.
paying
You
the
don't even
bills
want
at
her
that
to ever
point.
take out her wallet. You feel insulted.
exactly.
if she
And
takes
even
out
just
her
I'm
even
on
just
that
her
same page.
like having to go way out of her way to work. It's like you can have a job, but like I need you when I need you.
yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying, like, you're gonna like, as a guy, you're gonna care about a girl spending your money if she's gonna be.
Can I ask you a
unless she's gonna
question?
be the girl of your future.
Oh, yeah,
Like, you
yeah.
know
Okay,
what I
let me
mean?
ask you guys. So, would you guys rather, if you have a lot of money and you're
Getting
dating a
put on
woman,
the spot.
yeah, if you guys are millionaires, would you guys rather the girl that is already established and she's a little bit of an airhead, but she's already established, or the girl that is not established at all, but she's smart as fuck and you could see her potential?
See, this is one of those things. Like,
Yeah,
me personally, I'll be good as fuck friends with the bitch, but is she too smart? Nah, I don't know. And you don't even have nothing going on. It's just like, I'll just take the easier route, especially as a man. It's just like I'm focused on what I got to do. Now
Right.
both of us got to focus on what we got to do. We're probably gonna be going in different directions, and that's cool. We'll be friends.
No, but remember, you're a millionaire, so
Yeah.
you could basically
Yeah, but
like.
that's what I'm saying. I'm going. So it's like the airhead girl who's like, I don't have to worry about nothing. Like she's not trying to figure shit out. Yeah, let's go together. But like the other girl classes to figure out her own shit.
Right.
I'm already going this way. I can't take time off to go that way with her and help her figure that shit out.
Because a lot of men, I notice, like, a lot of guys don't be eating good. These girls want Uber Eats and they want to go to restaurants because that's what you signed up for. They're not wholesome women that are going to raise your children.
See, and that's what I was about to say.
That's the best.
My answer, I can't say either of them because my ideal girl, like if you're talking about perfect scenario.
You never said which one could cook.
Yeah, exactly. My perfect scenario is like I want to like get a girl, have like 10 kids, and she stays home and watches like the kids and like
amazing. Me too.
Like,
I would love that.
Like
my baby daddy.
I feel like every woman wants that.
No, but it's like my brother. Like so,
I want that.
My brother's fiance. They have 2 kids together, and when I see her, like the amount of respect I gained from her in the last like 3 years of her raising my nephew and niece. Like it's skyrocket. Like I've known they've dated for 7 years, but these last 3 years I've like grown mad respect for her.
I always respected her.
Just because like she's actually being a great mother. Like,
well, when it comes to the science of it, guys, you guys do know that when you meet your equal, she actually adds to you.
No,
so say you spend your time. Okay, so we spend time together. Whatever. I'm your girlfriend. You know. I am doing everything that I'm supposed to, so you're becoming the greatest version of yourself. Yeah. And then I give you space, and you go with your guy friends, and then you build back your estrogen. You do that guy thing. You come back to me, and I feed you more. Oh, sorry, testosterone. Then I, you come back to me, and I, love you some more, and I help you grow, and you become like the best version of yourself. It's different than when you're with a woman who is completely nagging you, and she's so annoying, and you want to go outside because you're stressed the fuck out.
But I would argue that a lot of the women that are out here nagging their man are the ones that are like going on a 9-to-5 job, getting yelled at work, coming home, and then being like, okay,
dealing with a broke dude.
Yeah, not even a broke dude, like literally like someone making the same salary as them, and then be like, okay, so I just went to work. Why do I have to watch the kids now?
Okay,
Why
but
do I
guys,
have to clean
it's
up
2023 and there's social media, so people are going online and they're seeing bay vacation,
yeah,
and
that's what I'm saying.
couple
And they're
goals,
like, I want this.
Every single girl
and
is fucking people up.
That and one little heart from one little dude that takes him 2 seconds to double click will fuck up your whole life.
If you have a blue check mark,
bro, imagine you're a regular dude and like some big millionaire rapper comes and double clicks your girl's picture. You're having headaches for
because you're thinking, I'm gonna lose her.
No, she's thinking that you're gonna lose her. That nigga's not even interested. That's my whole point. That's my whole point. You're nowhere. If some dude likes your girl's picture, literally nothing changed from one moment to the next. But in the girl's mind, everything changed.
Yeah.
All this possibility just opened up.
I can get this guy now. Mm-hmm. Why am I with him? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
but I think it's kind of like the time that we're living in right now.
I know it's too fast.
No, I think it's just like the type of girl. Like, I don't know. I feel like there are.
But right now, the internet is forming one type of girl. Every bitch is a city girl.
Yeah,
like,
and
every girl is, I'm outside.
Yeah.
Like,
but it's like everybody always says, like, I want that girl that has a private account, less than 500 followers. And it's like, that girl isn't going to be like,
I'll say this too, bro. Okay, as men, there's a lot of duality with us. You want that, right? You say you want that, but go look at the likes. She has 5 million likes because 5 million dudes are liking it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm saying
and
the
like,
private profile.
I get it, brother.
But the private profile just means she's a private hoe.
Yeah.
I know girls. I see girls that have like literally not a lot of followers. Their pages are private, but they're super hoes. You guys fuck everybody and nobody knows because you're on the private.
Yeah.
Those are I don't want to say those are the best ones, but those are the most discreet ones. At least nobody knows she's a hoe.
So you could cheat in silence.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like we are definitely in a strange time where like the traditional family is definitely gone. Like they're not trying to. Yeah.
I think only in Canada.
I think America's just as bad.
Really?
If not worse.
Okay, so like.
Because there's way more celebrities out there. You know what I mean? It's like.
Oh, it has nothing to do with celebrities.
It does. We were just talking about like.
No,
money
I mean
and,
like
money and status and fame and stuff is what is gonna take like a regular girl that's in a regular relationship that's gonna give like. That one like will fuck up her headspace to be like, why am I with this regular guy if this celebrity's hitting me up? Even if that celebrity's like a AAA baseball player.
True story. Yesterday, my girlfriend, she called me. She doesn't live in Toronto. And she was complaining about her boyfriend. He's a regular guy. He's a good guy. He supports her. Yeah. He supports her dreams.
From when you say he's a good guy, you don't got to explain it no more. I
know
he's
solid.
He's a good effing guy.
He doesn't cheat on her.
Solid, yeah.
All her friends talk to mandem.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Niggas that are going to the strip club, they don't come home at night. You can't find them.
They're outside.
They're Instagram. They're liking girls' pictures. The things that all the girls hate dealing with are what her friends deal with, and she's not dealing with that. So I guess her and her boyfriend had a little miscommunication situation, and her friends are telling her, I would never say that, leave him. And I said, I'm like, girl, let me ask you a question.
Leave him for what?
Do
is
your
the
friends
question.
have real good guys, or are they with these guys that they're stressing themselves over and they're in competition every day?
Talk about what
for
they
this
wouldn't
guy.
deal with. You deal with the hell.
And she was like, first she was like, oh, maybe I want to leave him. And I was like, girl, if you leave him, you're dumb.
Yeah, it's like...
What are you leaving him for? I said, you have a good guy. You're going to get married. Your friends are always going to be side bitches.
Yeah, always. Perpetual side bitches.
Potential baby mom's always a side bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The potential for a baby mom's crazy. That's the
Right?
upside.
And it's like, it doesn't make any sense. And I was
No,
saying to her, I was like,
agree
why
with
do
you
you want to
100%.
lose him because of communication? And I'm like, oh, because you want to say couple goals and do all these things. These guys sell drugs, not to be like whatever,
Yeah.
but you sell drugs, you're going to go to jail.
Yeah, and even the crazy part is, you ever notice if there's a really good-looking girl out of her group of friends, right? And she has a situation like what she's describing. The other girls will be like, nah, you should talk to the rapper dude so we could all get into the concert for free.
Yeah.
You should talk to the club owner so we can all get into the club for free.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, they it's like you're trying to get gifts off your girl's box. Girls are so sad and desperate. Niggas do not move like that.
No.
Yo, fam, you should talk to that one so
Niggas
she can make me food.
Niggas do move like
what?
that, guys. Maybe not your niggas, but niggas do move like that.
In what way?
Maybe desperate.
There's
ones, I
guys
don't
that
know.
will be
Are
like,
chasing a famous girl?
well, not just famous girls, just girls with things. Little niggas who don't have shit.
That's some bum ass nigga shit.
That's what I'm saying, like that-
once
but
once
it's
you
real.
have, you're not thinking about that. Like you said, you're just gonna start to think about who's the real one, who's the one that's gonna
But
hold
it's also
me down, right?
the perspective of what we were just talking about. If you're a real one that's making all your money and you have all these girls available, why would a guy ever want to wife up your I don't know your friends, but I'm saying your
Right.
friends that are perpetual whores, you know what I mean? That are
Not
R on
my,
it, nigga,
not
put the R
my
on it.
friends.
or
But,
the girls that are just are down to sleep around. It's like, okay, I'm making all this money. I don't.
But
need
you
a
want to
wife
know why right now I feel like a lot of girls are down to sleep around? Because it's like speed dating. And the speed dating is not just dating, because I date. I'm dating 3 guys right now.
Okay.
Hey,
a
she's standing
second.
on it. She said it with her chest.
With her chest.
You know who you are. May the best man win. No, but the thing is,
down
guys.
bad.
No, but the thing is that I'm not sleeping with them. We're going on dates.
Yeah, I hear you,
They
I
probably get so pissed off that I give them blue balls every single time.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that we touch, but just looking at me, just But you know what I mean? And I say you're not my boyfriend. We're literally dating. It's if I feel if when me and my girlfriend go outside to the movies, it's a date.
Yeah. Okay, so I have a question for you then. How long can a guy be in that period, that state, without getting friend zoned then?
Every nigga gets friend zoned right now, yo.
No, but that's what I'm saying. So
That's not
if,
good.
if these
That means, hold on, that means you're friend zoning yourself too.
No.
no, because she's getting the dates. I know she's not paying.
No, but I mean, where's her lover
But
at?
can I tell you something? If I like you, you're not taking me to a fancy restaurant. I don't want it to be one of those. I want to go to a place where we could talk.
You see that? She's not gonna let a nigga ruin it. I'm
Yeah.
telling you, bro. Fancy dates for the first date.
They ruin
Out,
it. Yeah.
It's out of there, bro. Throw that
Yeah.
shit out the
They're too
window.
hot.
Yeah.
Throw that shit out the window. Because
Yeah.
even if you feel oh, this is the one, I gotta do it. She's gonna be looking at you this nigga is overreacting.
Right.
Yeah, this nigga is.
It is a lot.
out
No,
of his frame
I
right now.
100% agree. I would never bring a bitch to a fancy ass restaurant unless it's like what I said, Casimoto, where my friend works.
Or
It's
Okay,
if
so
I
I
have a
could
plug,
tell
if I have
if
a
it's
plug.
I could tell if
A
it's a part
4-year
of somebody's regular
anniversary,
lifestyle. No, sometimes
Yeah,
lifestyle.
I don't think people should act out of the
Right.
same way
yeah,
Jimmy
yeah.
So
was
some
saying.
guys I
If you don't
date.
do that shit all the time, okay,
Right.
cool.
Some
yeah,
guys
yeah.
I date, and you could tell, we were talking on the phone. What are you doing? Oh, I'm just picking up food from where? Oh, Harbor 60 for lunch. And I'm
Yeah,
like, oh, you
yeah.
eat that shit for lunch? Okay.
Yeah, come grab a
I already
drink.
know
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
normal.
yeah.
I already know that's normal for you.
100%.
So I'm not taking you out of your
That's a
element.
good point. Treat others how you treat yourself. Because that's
Facts.
even
No, but that's what you were saying before with dating is all an illusion. Everyone's putting up this front.
So this
that's not
one
who you actually
guy-
are. That falls into
This
it.
one guy was.
But don't you think
we
to
were
do the
going,
stuff that you would do for yourself?
Right.
No, I'm saying it's a front when you're not him
Oh,
and you're
yeah,
acting
yeah.
like you're him.
No, because
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
dating.
yeah,
Me and
yeah.
this guy went on a date, and I liked him, and we were he's like, okay, where do you want to go? And I'm like, I'll pick the spot,
Yeah.
So I knew he was expecting me to say Harbor 60 or
some super-
Mademoiselle.
He's
or
trying to count
whatever.
his 20s.
But I brought him to I brought him to my friend's restaurant, and at the end of the date, no bill came. He's like, "Where's the bill?" I'm like, "I took care of it. Like, we're good." And he was like, "Wow." Like, he was like, "Oh my God." And I was like, "What?"
You got that nigga out his panties.
He's like, "Yo, most girls would have been like, oh, I want you to take me here." I'm like, "But I've been to those places and
Been there, done that.
Yeah, like it's not something.
Yeah.
It's not going to be one of those." And at the end of the day, usually, like, guys go on dates with girls and say, "What are you drinking? Can I get another round? Can I get another round?" Until the girl is in this, like, "I'm in this fancy restaurant. I just ate lobster. Oh my God, I like him. I could do this." Like, it's all in your fucking brain. That shit ain't even real.
All right, so one.
No, wait. You never answered my question though.
What?
So those guys that you're dating but not doing nothing with, how many dates until they're friend zone?
Sometimes they're projects.
So what's the time range of a project? Months, years, what? Weeks?
I don't think there's a solid rule.
Yeah,
on that.
well, okay.
Well,
I'm so cool.
Yeah.
We're gonna remain friends.
But could you date a guy for 6 months without ever doing nothing?
and then actually become something
Like
serious.
where
with
you're
him.
talking like consistently, not every day.
I
but
can because
consistently.
yes, I can.
One
Yes.
thing is too, you're fucking up her flex right now.
I can. No, you're not.
My
My flex can never be fucked up. You're not fucking up my flex. My flex can never, and I can do that because guess what? You see, when you spend enough time with somebody, you really do not like them for their exterior. It has nothing to do with the way they look.
No,
It's all about how they treat you. So if a guy, an ugly nigga can treat you like a princess.
Tell him again.
After 1 month, you're gonna fall in love with the ugly guy. You're gonna forget he's ugly because he makes you feel so good.
I believe it.
Has nothing to do with what
I
he
believe
looks
it.
like.
Ugly bitches, they know what they're doing.
Well,
It's
and
the same thing-
I give
It's
everybody.
the same thing they
equal
say about
chance.
funny guys. It's like,
Yeah.
be careful of the funny guys because they're going to laugh yourself into bed with them.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say this to kind of wrap it up, and at first I was gonna say any advice for the females out there, but I feel you got good advice for everybody. Just advice for the young people out there as far as managing their dating life and their business life going forward. What kind of advice would you give to the young people?
Those are two
Stop
different
keeping
things.
up with the Kardashians.
No, I feel like my whole
Oh,
thing.
wait.
hold
Let
on.
her cook.
Okay, stop keeping up with the Kardashians. Ari and Moneybag, are not couple goals. Okay, be with the person who brings out your authentic true self. Okay, somebody who you could be yourself around, somebody who you could not wear your wig around. I know some girls who've been with men and they've never seen their real hair, wig all day.
Wild.
Never. They can't be their
Come
true
on.
selves because
Take that wig off.
don't do that, and be with who treats you well and who brings you to your highest self. People are dating for all the wrong reasons right now because guess what? Blessings follow when things are aligned. So me and you could meet today and I could be your girlfriend and we could be poor today, and then tomorrow we can come up with an idea and we could become multimillionaires. We don't even know, you never really know. But once you're connected and you're on the right frequency and the right path and your head is in the proper game, then yeah, I think you'll be fine.
And what about balancing business with that?
Balancing business with it is, I think, it depending on where you are in life, your business should always come first.
Business first, right?
Yeah, like if you are dating a guy and he doesn't understand, if he can't help you with your bills, but he gets mad that you go to work, bye.
That makes no sense.
No, that makes sense.
What? If he can't help you with your bills, then he gets mad that you go to work?
Bro, it's either,
Yeah,
it's
because
either,
he's
hold
not
on,
paying
either you
your
gotta let her
bills, so why
work.
is he getting
Hold
mad
on.
that you're working?
No, that's what I'm saying. That guy makes no sense.
Oh,
God,
okay,
okay,
yeah,
yeah.
brother,
I'm like-
you said it like she made no
No,
sense.
I'm saying like what guys ever do. Like,
No, niggas do that. Niggas do that.
How? What?
Because
What?
niggas are controlling and stupid.
Exactly.
But if you're controlling, you have to pay to control type shit. Like,
And
Brother,
that's the point. That's what I'm
That's
saying.
the problem
So-
that a lot of us have right now.
And even some girls, like imagine you're with some girls just love to just lie up in bed with guys all day. They don't care if the guy's what list because they just don't want to, lose that guy or
Yeah, like
he's
the
going to be with
security.
other girls. Exactly. How are you going to make money? How are we going to live the life? You have to work.
no, for sure. And
work-
you're a working woman.
Yeah, and I think people need to prioritize. If you want to have a good life, you have to have a good job.
Okay,
You know?
now let's get into this then. I want to hear more about your business. So, what is the shop exactly? What's the name of it?
It's
Where
called
is
Honey
it?
Drip. My name's Elle Honey, 2 eyes. My store's called Honey Drip. It's on Weston Road. You could say Weston Road 401, between 401 and Lawrence. It's a cute little boutique. I have a lot of urban clothes.
Okay.
Like, I started off really urban. I fucked up my first year, guys. Like, I just jumped
You were
into
learning,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, so I just bought a bunch of shit and I overbought, and I'm having a sale right now. So if you want to check my sale out, you guys
What's
come.
the address? Drop the Hattie.
1986 Weston Road. You already know.
1986.
You can Google me. And I literally just overstocked, and it was like, oh my God. But it was my first year, and everybody in the city showed me so much love. So I never gave up. I just kept going. And even when like I wanted to give up, I just didn't, because I feel like there's always a different way for me to do things, you know? So I just launched my new baby, which is my new clothing brand. It's called The Re-Up. Me and my girlfriend. It's both of ours, actually. It's our baby. And it's exotic wear. So it's lingerie for anybody.
For the dancers, man. Come on. Bring your girl down. Get her right for the club, man. Have her up there in the same outfit 5 weeks in a row.
It is a lot
Come on,
of
man.
dancer clothes, but regular women wear that type of stuff for their men as well.
Yeah. That's cool, too. Yeah. If you want to pretend that she's in the club, for sure.
Right.
Get her right.
No,
Get
for
her.
real.
Jimmy, you have a set?
No, do I have a
I
set?
feel like a white lace on you could look blessed.
What is he talking about? I don't know what he's talking. I'm so bamboozled by what you're saying. Are you drinking the Ray and Nephew, brother? Because the bottle's empty right now, and I'm pretty sure that you drank it all. Say in that comments. All right, you better keep that to yourself next time.
Bro, it's 2023, brother.
It's funny
right.
because I have a plus line, because all the
Hey, where are we going with this?
well,
She's gonna get you right. Let your hair out, man. Come on.
okay, that was not done purposely, but I have a plus line, and the big girls, like, they were getting at me. They're like, how on my website? They're like, how come it doesn't say for plus size? And I was like, calm down. The photo shoot's next week.
Okay.
I'm literally getting it together, so it goes up to 6XL.
Okay.
So there's love for everybody, and even the stores, the clothes in my store, guys, it's for everybody. It's not just for one size, and I don't discriminate. Like, anybody can shop.
No, it's super dope.
Anybody.
I know I'm gonna pull up just now.
Yeah.
Might have some company with me.
Yeah.
So,
well, now I don't have urban clothes though. So if you guys think like my outfit, jeans, jackets, I have shoes, I have like really cute little pieces. It's not like, it's for everybody, like I said.
All right. So what in your first year of business, you said you fucked up a bunch. If you were to talk to somebody that's starting a business now, what would be like 3 tips you'd want to give them?
Don't listen to anybody. Okay.
But then they're not listening to the next 2
No.
tips.
Okay.
How does that work?
Well, I meant don't listen to anybody when it comes to the moves that you want to make,
And especially negativity.
if they don't have any
Constructive
experience in whatever it is you're doing. Because I have a girlfriend. She's amazing. Her name is Chanel. She owns Cafe 106. Shout out Chanel. Shout out Cafe 106. They have the best everything.
Yeah, what up, Chanel? Shout out to you, man.
Yes. And basically, like, you know, while she was starting, she would ask me for advice, and I would tell her, she's like, yeah, because somebody told me I shouldn't. And I'm like, wow, you know, stop going to these people, because she's doing so well right now.
Yeah.
But if she listened to the people that told her she couldn't do it, she would not have what she has. And she's a boss ass bitch right now because she didn't listen to anybody, and hope, you know, she listened to me.
Okay.
So I would say don't listen to anybody. I would say start slow. Don't think that, you know, you're going to be an overnight success and your page is going to gain thousands of followers or any of that
We were just
type of
talking about
stuff.
that. Being patient, man. Being
You gotta
patient,
be
being
patient,
organic with it.
And you got to put them hours in. The universe does not give you anything if you do not put the hours into it. So a lot of people want, and don't want to work.
Yep.
So if you don't work, you're just going to be sitting there a broke jerk. Nobody wants that. You know, nobody wants that.
Nobody wants that.
Yeah, you have to work if you want. So, like, a lot of people are starting businesses and they don't want to put in the work, so you have to do it. Like, for me,
You think you have to dive in head first, like
my store, I painted the walls. I installed everything myself. I got a little bit of help with one of my best friends, so the
Yeah.
energy in there is all love. You know, I put everything
you
together
put
myself.
the work in. You built it. It's
I-
not built by someone else that you're just trying to take over.
They're like, you're not gonna hire somebody, and I'm like, I got a power drill. I have a heavy duty
You,
stapler.
you appreciate it more if
I'm
you build
good.
it, right? So it's like
Exactly.
you'll care more about
So
it.
I put the work in, so I feel like naturally I get back. Like, I just get back, and I also give to the community. I'm very like, okay, so
Well, taxes and that too. So.
my employee, I have one employee. I love him dearly. His name is Kalichi. He is like always in the neighborhood. He's a little bit older. He is a humble, nice guy.
Shout out to Kalichi, man. You know, you
Yeah.
be around the way.
Okay, he knows. But sometimes he will talk to me, and even on his Instagram, he says he hates the world. People treat him so bad. Everybody's mean to
That's
him.
sad.
Oh,
That's
that
sad.
type of
I
stuff.
get that. And you're just there for him.
And you're there
holding
for
it
him,
down.
right?
So I gave him a job at my
Give him
store,
opportunity.
and he sits outside with the sale items, and I pay him hourly. I get him to come from 4 to 6. And I believe it's his. Well, he's a comedian, but it's his first job. And a lot of people are like, "Why would you hire him?" And I was like, "Why wouldn't I?"
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
Give him a chance.
yeah. No, I fuck with that for sure.
Well, you are an entrepreneur, a businesswoman,
Right.
and a boss, clearly, seeing that you have an employee.
No, I have 3 employees. Thanks.
3 employees.
There
It's
you
been
go.
2 years. I got payroll, baby.
I want to ask your opinion on this Lizzo situation that came up recently this week.
Okay, personally, is this with the making them suck the?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Lizzo essentially she
Is
was,
there a video of it? I didn't see.
I never seen the video.
so essentially the whole story is like it was Lizzo was like, if you want to work my sideshow, so she had her main tour, but she would do like club events and stuff. If you want to work my club events, you have to be willing to come out with me on our days off to have fun. I want fun people around me. Essentially, is what she was saying.
Okay, stop. Do you guys think she does drugs or no?
Definitely.
Okay.
I think
why would-
probably like them
Keep
like
going,
She's
because
definitely on
those like
coke and shit.
pharmaceutical drugs that keep her in line type
Yeah,
shit.
no,
yeah.
but
I don't mean like a robot, but I just mean like they're keeping her high so that all this fucking la la woo woo shit could keep going because she's
Right.
living in a fantasy world.
yeah.
for sure.
So essentially, she was saying, if you want to work these side jobs with me, you got to be with it. You have to have the vibes. You have to be like present.
Right.
So when we have our days off, we go to the club and stuff. I want you to come. She never said they have to do anything at the club. Just be a good person, like
Right.
be a fun person to be around.
Right.
But then essentially these employees that she had, these dancers, were saying like in Amsterdam, these girls were putting bananas in their coochie, and they had to eat them out. Essentially, eat the bananas out.
Okay, but
And they're saying,
didn't anybody speak out on this, guys, or is it just
the
like?
celebrity shit.
Yeah, like did
Yeah,
anybody
yeah, yeah.
speak out in real life or? are we
Oh,
just
real life.
reading
Oh
about
no, it was
this
one of her.
shit?
It's one of her backup dancers. Is the one who exposed
Yeah,
Did they
it all.
talk about it? Did we hear them
Yeah,
speak
yeah, there's
about
like
it?
interviews about it.
She got
They went to,
fired.
like,
She got
the
fired, and
tabloids.
she said that she got fired because pretty much she was saying that she couldn't eat that type
Yeah,
of
she
shit.
didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
So she went to the tabloids. It was three different dancers that went to the tabloids and like confirmed the story. So it is apparently real.
I kind of want to like watch the interview to see.
I think it was like an article.
That's
Like,
what I'm
yeah.
saying. I don't know about the articles,
But
guys.
see,
That
she
could be
doesn't-
computer AI.
I like that about you though. She doesn't want to speak too much on it when she doesn't know
But
about
she
it.
doesn't know fully.
Yeah,
it's
that's
not-
bro. Sometimes we get caught up like that too. I'm just like, I don't know. I can't because bro, you're gonna have me on record saying something I don't know about.
Exactly,
like-
because guess what? Say the people, the dancers, whatever, are usually like, they're the ones who do fucking blow and they're like
Yeah.
popping Molly and they're like sucking pussy all the
She's a
time
crackhead.
and having a good time. And she's like, yo, you do it. But they never turned up that day.
Yeah.
So they were not in that energy because they were like, nah, I'm not even on no Molly. I don't even want to suck no
Yeah,
fucking banana.
yeah,
other
yeah.
bitches. You know what I'm trying to say? So
No, like even if like you look in like the club industry, like I was a bouncer for like 7 years, and it's like there is a set group of people that come to work, and then the set people that stay after work to drink, hang out,
Right.
do all that shit. And those people do have like there is a segregation between the two. Like they're not the same groups, and the people that hang out with each other more will get more shifts. They will get all these opportunities. But it's like nobody's forcing them to stay, right? So
They
it's
want
like,
to.
They want to. They want to
Yeah.
go have fun. But like obviously we're not doing crazy shit like that. But we're just drinking after hours. We're going to like people will go to like after hour clubs. Like the cokeheads would always want to. Hey, it's 5 a.m. Like the night just started. It's like yeah.
and
I
don't
know
you
what you're
guys
doing.
think like Lizzo's been a bit off?
Oh, for sure.
What? She's an industry player.
She's like a, I don't want to say not jigaboo, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
she's
yeah.
like a token black that they're making her shake her ass and
Yeah.
be ridiculous, and she falls for it all. That's why I feel like people should be more educated so that they can't put us into these roles. But obviously, there's always going to be
Her
someone.
music is like, it's whatever. I feel like it's more like a
It's like a parody.
sitcom.
Yeah.
I don't even like.
Like,
I couldn't tell
what's
you
that?
3 Lizzo songs. I really couldn't.
I know she just did the Barbie song, the Barbie movie intro, and she had that first one, the Vikings
But
one.
she was one of the biggest artists apparently. 'Cause she
That
got-
dude on the Minnesota
Yeah, yeah, that song.
Vikings.
Yeah.
That one was all right.
I
but
don't
since
know
then,
these
I don't know about all them songs. Since then.
But it's
True,
like-
True First is a pretty good song, too, actually.
But
I'm not
like
going to lie.
she
Yeah, I
did all
remember how it goes.
all this come up was in like the last like 4 or 5 years, and she's getting qualified. Like she got removed because of this from the Super Bowl halftime show. I'm like, who would even like if I watch football?
And
if
she
I
was
saw
the
that
halftime
halftime
show,
show, I
that'd be
wouldn't know
nuts.
any of those.
But the
songs.
thing is, bro,
they're
they're
supposed
all-
to be the biggest artists.
They're
So
all
it's like,
industry plants. It's all connected.
Yeah,
man.
this is
It's
like-
all connected.
yeah,
Come on,
definitely.
man.
yeah, I think it's so blown out of proportion. She's like your atypical like I'm gonna make a fat black woman become famous. Like,
But
there's
look at
movies
what
about
she,
this. Like,
you guys, the stuff she wears is crazy.
Yeah,
'cause
that
she-
shit
and
at the basketball game was nuts.
and the shit and the way that she acts like she isn't fat. It's like,
Honestly,
what are you
bro,
talking about?
if that was my mom and she went to the basketball game dressed like that, I would never talk to her again. I would never
like
ever talk
that's
to her
just
again.
wild. It's like, what are you doing? It's like, who do you
That's
think
too
you
much.
are?
It's too much.
But you don't obviously love me. Get away from me.
Okay, like how I feel about Lizzo is how I feel about Meg Thee Stallion.
Speak on that. Speak on that.
I just don't care about them.
Yeah, I feel
Like
the same
they're
way.
literally
Like,
in the
you feel
industry.
like they're
I
just
feel like
sellouts?
they're just no. It's not
And
that
they
they're
start out
sellouts.
they start out as dope, right?
I feel like they're literally what the hell? Sorry, I feel like they're literally there to destroy the nation. They're
Yeah.
literally implanted there for them to mislead. You know what I mean?
I 100% agree. Me and Jimmy's actually debated this on the pod that I think that hip hop in general
It is.
is just to like make niggas stupid.
Okay,
Don't
so the
say it's debate,
frequency,
'cause, nigga, I agree with you. I'm just
No,
saying niggas are
'cause-
gonna do what niggas are gonna do regardless.
Yeah, but
That's
like-
all I say.
the
And that's a
frequency,
fact.
the frequency that the music is even played on is fucking with the youth. It
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
100%,
Like it's all
100%.
literally, and you guys have to understand it's repetition too. So if you keep singing, shoot 'em up, bang bang, shoot 'em
My
bang
whole
bang.
thing to TJ is I'm just saying, like, bro, as much as it's so counterproductive, it's so ingrained in our culture. The only way to break out of it is niggas gotta do it through hip hop. Like,
I know, but
start rapping different.
Niggas got to
and-
bring jazz back.
Yeah, it's shit like that. Or
Bring
just
back real
through
music.
Musically, like we had to still be entertaining. It's not like everyone's not gonna stop entertaining all at
No.
once. So people are still gonna be entertaining. We had to find a way to entertain ourselves that's not self-destructive. That's my whole thing.
But the music industry, they only release songs that are
Are self-destructive. Yeah, that's what
Exactly.
they're
They
pushing.
don't
That's why we
want
gotta start
to push.
pushing our own shit.
No, but that's only in my opinion, that's only hip hop, right? Or like heavy metal shit. But it's like, who's
No,
listening to
I
that?
find even in black movies, like let's say Call Tyrone, Django, 12 Years a Slave, all this black trauma that they sell to us. It's,
Oh no
it's
no no.
constant.
What's they clone Tyrone? Did you guys really take in the movie?
Yeah, I did. It was cool. It was
They were
cool.
letting you know that they're
It's
killing
all-
us through the perm.
Exactly,
You perm
yeah.
your hair. They're letting us know
fried
that
chicken, all
they
that
put
shit.
the liquor stores in the hoods for a reason. They're letting us know they were literally people were not watching it and really
Yes.
taking it in of
I
what it
understand
was.
what you're saying, but this is my whole thing. If it's metaphorical and it takes me and you on a higher scale to understand it, right? Is there not a 12-year-old kid out there watching who doesn't know what the fuck is going
That's
on?
how I see it.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
So
If
it's
you're
like
not looking
they're
into
putting
it,
these deep messages into
Yeah.
it like a Disney movie, where it's
Yeah,
like, there's
yeah,
hidden
yeah,
messages
yeah,
in there
yeah,
that are
you're
good.
right.
But for the most part, they're pushing out bullshit, and it's misleading the kids.
But it's misleading the kids because we mislead our kids from they're
Yeah,
young.
from the
You
jump.
fucking give them iPads. Like, why are you doing that? You give your kid an iPad. You're not really teaching your child. Kids in Asia?
I know.
we talk about
nuts.
it all the time.
Yeah, all
Trust
the time.
me.
Yeah, the AI and stuff.
Like not even just the AI.
They are
just the
so
discipline.
smart. They could
Yeah,
watch Tyrone
discipline.
and know.
I know they would know right away. They would break it down. They'd have notes.
You know?
They're watching movies with notes every
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
They're
yeah,
doing a
like,
fucking essay just
exact-
off of memory.
It is actually crazy
No,
the way
but
that
like
they're so
I
smart.
100% agree. And there is like I'm not gonna just only shit on hip hop because like even like Ariana Grande recently has been getting into shit because
What's her name?
Ariana Grande.
Yeah,
I butchered that shit.
Areola Grande?
Allow me,
Jeez.
let me live. So she's been getting shit on because she just keeps making music about I'm gonna be a homewrecker. I'm gonna break up with these guys. And now she actually did it. Like this is her.
She did?
This is her third boyfriend that she took from another relationship, and this last guy was just married.
That's just young ho shit.
No, but that's what I'm
young
saying.
And
But
it could
but
be
she's singing
it
it,
could be,
and
it
living
could
it,
be
and now
like
she's
their
a
what's
role
it
model.
called?
Yeah, they're
It could be
playing
fake.
their agenda. and shit.
Yeah,
think
it could
so?
be fake.
Okay,
yeah.
guys. I was
It's
gonna
like-
say what? Sorry.
No, go.
No, you go.
I was saying like it's one thing to be a role model, right? But then it's like if your role model is you're singing and doing the actions of this thing.
That's her boyfriend?
yeah, but they're doing like
my
a movie
God.
He
together.
looks like
he
he's
looks
from
like he's trying to get the ring to
The Hobbit. He looks like the guy from
Portal.
right?
Yeah.
Yes, that's what it was.
He's
gonna-
trying to get the
oh
ring.
my gosh,
Yeah.
that's her
Yeah, so
man.
they're in like
There's
a
somebody for
stage
everybody.
play or something together, or like SpongeBob movie or some shit like that, and like they're co-actors, and then they started dating because of it, and he's breaking up with her
Can I
wife
say
now.
something? Do you guys notice right now? About 10, maybe 5 years ago, it was the thing to date black guys in the industry. Right now, it's the thing to date creepy school shooter white guys.
Yeah.
What's that about?
Like a fucking
Pete Davidson, this
yeah.
guy. There's a million of them, bro.
They're
like,
pushing it though. They want
Even
It's
Tom- dare I say
Revenge
Tom
of the
Holland?
Nerds, guys.
No, it's not even that. It's like,
Revenge
they
of the
don't
Nerds,
they don't want
guys.
real men out here, like
I don't know what it is. I'm just saying it's just funny if you peep that.
yeah. You
No,
know,
I definitely
What's
peep
that-
it. A
what's
lot
that-
of girls are dating
That
like
affects
weird.
girls too.
what's that
Like, they'd be
dude
like, I want
that
a guy
wears the
like that.
dresses and shit?
I tried, didn't work.
Young Thug?
No, it's a white guy. Huh? No, it's a white singer, like Shawn Mendes or something like that. It's like
I
that's
tried dating a guy like this kind of.
Yeah.
How'd it go?
Because you think it's gonna be regular life.
What was his job? How white was he?
That's too specific. His job? Nah,
No,
niggas gonna
'cause
know
I
she's
don't
talking
care.
about him.
I don't
because
care.
like if he's in like analytics, he's probably some white dude.
Anyways,
so, like,
he
accounting
worked-
shit.
That's
He
racist.
did some stuff in the bank. He did some bank.
I'm
See,
so
that's
annoyed.
some-
I'm so
was
annoyed.
it
He
you?
was right.
No, he wasn't.
She was
But he worked
right.
in the
Oh,
bank,
man.
and he also was into production. You know who you are. And he basically said that, I think I'm a project for you. And I'm like, you kind of are. Like, I just want to date something different. I'm so used to, like, niggas. And I just want to date, like, a, you know, not like a nigga. But he messed up because,
feel the
guys,
same way.
why did we go on a date and me and him drive the same car, but his is a drop top.
Okay.
I get in the car. This nigga had on a Thor t-shirt, bro. And it was the material from Disney Store. And I was like, are we going on a date right now? Because I'm dressed really cute. Like, I smell good and I look good. And if we're going on a date, I need to know. So then I like looked at his feet. Nigga had on Adidas slides. You had on Adidas slides and a Thor t-shirt.
That's
and I get
crazy.
it. If we were just gonna go to the park, I
Yeah.
wouldn't care. But you told me you're taking me to go eat, and I got cute.
Like,
and
if
it
you
wasn't our
never got
first date.
cute, yeah,
And
if
it
you
wasn't
never
our
got
first
cute,
date.
you
Okay, it
don't
wasn't
care.
our first date.
Yeah.
So then
He
he's
knows
like,
what's up. He knows what he's doing.
yo, he goes, don't worry, I got shoes in the back. And I said, okay, cool. So I went into the restaurant to get us seats, and I'm waiting, and I'm like, why is this guy taking so long?
Okay, went
Why
home?
is this guy taking so long? You're right, go home. This guy came into the frigging restaurant with construction boots on, but they were no-name brand, like it was just round. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know
Not
where
even
he got them
Tim's?
from. Because guess what? He doesn't do construction. So why the hell do you have these? He puts
This
them
nigga
on.
took his-
Hold
he had,
on.
He had to call his boy and say, can I take your shoes?
Hold on. Hold on. He put his shoe over, no, the pants over the boot. The tongue was hiding.
So you got that ick
So
from
he
that,
walked
huh?
in, and I was like, babe, you should have just kept the slides on. Like, why would, and I'm like, wait, why don't you, like, I don't get this.
See, you don't even know what you liked until it's gone.
So
you know,
then-
the slides were A1.
So then after, I told him, I said, hey, like, you know, like, I'm into fashion. So, like, no matter where I go, I always want to be swaggy. So, like, if you want to wear that Thor or whatever, it's okay. But if we're going to eat, like, how you present yourself to people,
Yeah.
it says a lot.
It's public. It's like there's a difference between dating and like going to the park, like you said, or going
You
to a
know?
restaurant.
So I was kind of like, okay, this is a little bit weird. And then just a lot of little things were just like
How long
weird.
were you guys dating?
Like, maybe it lasted like 6, 7, 8 days.
Oh,
But even then with
Oh
that
my
though,
God,
it does
no
come back to
offense.
like, hey, see how you're saying like the materialistic stuff and the image and stuff, like it's not
He
your higher
has
self.
money, and I know that, so it
It's
has
not about
nothing
that.
to do with that.
That's why I say sometimes, as much as you could get all spiritual and all that, don't ever forget about the image that you project out into reality. It does affect a lot because it determines how people perceive you.
Mm-hmm.
So don't feel like, oh, I got it all figured out up here. I can just forget about the rest of this shit. Nah, don't ever fall into that trap.
No, for sure.
Yeah, don't fall into that trap where you be like, oh, because I got $1 million, I could dress like a
But
bum.
that's what
Don't do that.
one time I said, can you ask any of your friends if they would go on a date in the outfit that you came out in? And I'm like, I'm not even trying to be rude or nothing. Like, I'm just being really honest.
They
Like,
all would.
and he said, oh, my friends are rich. And I'm like, I don't care. Ask your friends, please. I'm like, show them my picture. And you said I'm gonna pick you up.
it's
We're
just
going on a
it's an
date.
effort thing. It's
Like,
an
you
effort
could have
thing.
put on a white T-shirt.
Yeah, it's an effort.
I feel like almost like
Do you
he was
guys
trying-
know
he was
the
trying to
material
dog
of the
you.
T-shirt I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
no,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
graphic tees. Yeah, I know exactly.
No,
what
the
you're talking
full graphic tee that your
Yeah.
child wears with the brief that matches that weird material. It's
Yeah,
not
like
good
the
cotton.
the sport material.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like a weird material. And I was like, why would you think that is, bro, that is weird. Are you even thinking?
No, I get it.
You
Like,
know?
I get it. No, I think it would be more. It's more disrespectful the fact that you had to get dolled up, and he's just like, yeah, fuck it.
This one guy likes me, guys. You know who you are because I'm about to tell them a story. And he sends me these weird ass selfies every day.
That's kind of gay.
And I'd be like, yo, stop. I'm like, yo, what? I'm like, LOL. Like, why are you sending me this? It's so weird. Like, he's
You
like,
think-
you
you
know,
think guys
good
have-
morning. I don't want to see that ever.
What about-
Maybe he's trying to send you the hint, like, I want a picture
No,
back.
but this is the thing. And then he says, send me a sexy picture.
Yeah, he-
Why?
He was fishing. He was fishing for the pictures.
And then,
what about guys that are just sitting in their car and taking selfies? You like that?
no, I don't like guys with social media.
Oh,
guy-
man, we're losing. Yeah, we're losing. I'm
Talking
losing.
No,
about
Instagram is okay. I
This
know,
guy Jimmy
but
always taking selfies. In
yo,
the
but
street.
this guy's a
Selfies is
rapper.
okay.
This
It's
guy's a
okay.
rapper. He's
It's
a
okay.
rapper. He has a fan base. It's different. Like if
No, I get it. I was
if
just
I
joking.
say
I was
girl,
just
if I
joking,
tell girl, if I say to girls, do they know you? Oh my God, the sexy light skin guy.
I don't want to hear that.
Oh my
but
God, the
yeah.
sexy light skin
Do they know
guy.
he's 5'9" though?
Oh my God.
Bro, stop spreading misinformation on this podcast. See, I'm gonna come over there and slap you with that.
They don't-
shit, bro.
they don't care
Spreading
about the height.
misinformation. Now a couple people messaged me, asking me, "Hey, nigga, I thought you were taller than that. I don't like that shit, nigga. I'm 6 foot, nigga. You better put some respect on my name before I come
some
over there and
respect on
slap
his
you."
name.
The fuck?
No, but
People
seriously,
questioning my
like-
height and shit, nigga. I got too many tall friends who be saying shit like that. Cause he's 6'4", 400 pounds.
No, honestly, when I
got
pulled
other
up, I was
friends like, come on now.
we got the security in the building.
See what I'm saying? That's the first thing she asked when she seen you. Is that your security guard? So shut up with your big tall ass.
My
Fuck.
bad, Mr. 5'9". I'm sorry.
Nigga, 6 foot. Put some respect on my
No,
name.
but it's retarded, guys. Like the selfie thing, don't do it. Like, you know, the whole, okay, so this one guy, he's like, oh, I want to hang out. And I was like, okay, cool. Well, I'm at my store. I'm pretty busy. You know, he's like, oh, I have a store too, whatever. And I'm like, okay, well, we're both busy. So I don't know. Like, I'm not going to go out of my way to do this because
Doing the most,
you like
yeah.
me.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
you're pursuing me, so pursue me. Like, and it's like, oh, you don't have time for me, Miss Busybody, or hey, stranger, you don't have time for me today, or oh my God, so
Hey,
when am I going to see
hold
you?
on 1 second. I'll say this. At the end of the day, you said it yourself. You're talking to 3 guys, right? Some guys will put out little hints out there to see, am I the only guy you're talking to or not? And you've clearly expressed to him you are
it's
not
not
the
a
only guy I'm
secret.
talking to. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not a secret.
But I'm just saying that's all some guys want to be the only guy you're talking to.
Okay, let me say something. Dating, you're saying talking to is different.
Yeah, some people are
Talking
so
to
insecure and
is
so
when-
low key. That's what they want.
Talking to is when you're on the phone with them and
No,
you
no,
guys are getting.
talking to is like we're flirting.
Thank you.
We're exploring.
If I go on a date with you,
like-
does not mean I'm flirting with you.
But I also,
No, if you go on a date with me, we're for sure talking.
No.
At that point, we're for sure
I
talking.
was gonna say I was gonna agree with Jimmy. Like,
Yeah.
Going on a date isn't dating, in my opinion.
No, it's not dating.
Perspective-
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
not dating.
Okay, for
dating,
instance-
dating is like we've been on a few dates
Yeah,
and you're
a
into
few
it,
dates,
and you're into
yeah.
it, and we're gonna continue dating.
Okay.
But talking is even before the first date. We're talking.
We're texting,
but
FaceTiming.
with that being said, it is super corny to go around telling people, "Oh, I'm talking to this person. I'm talking to that person. I'm talking to this person. I talked to that person."
Okay, for instance-
don't do that. But you are officially talking. Like, yeah, like we've had conversations.
No, but-
we're exploring. to
Okay,
see
wait,
what's there.
wait, guys. Okay, I need your opinions then because there's a guy, and I think he likes me, but we haven't really linked up yet. But we talk.
Yeah.
So you're talking?
No. But
Let her cook.
But when I'm saying we talk, like we actually talk. Like some guys
deep
is surface
conversations?
level, where it's
Yeah.
just Snapchat. That's not talking.
No, you're definitely talking.
No,
oh, you mean
no,
the other
no,
stuff
no,
is?
I'm saying-
I get what you're
The
saying. Like,
surface-
it's more
the-
deep
the-
I'm
conversation.
saying these guys know me as Elle Honey.
Oh yeah. So you're
That
saying
I'm just
you're saying
talk-
unless
that
it gets,
I go on the date
okay,
with.
unless it gets that type of deep, you're not really.
That's what
talking
I'm
to them.
saying.
I get
I'm
what
not
you're saying. I get what
okay.
you're saying.
So like when I say the guy that I'm talking to, I'm actually talking to him. Like I talk to him.
Okay,
like,
okay. The
you
other
know?
people you're
I will
speaking to.
message him first.
Yeah,
These
yeah.
other guys are the ones. It's just Snapchat. They don't have my real number.
Yeah, they spoke to you before.
They just are trying to look me.
Yeah.
So when I'm saying like, okay, I'll go on a date with you. I don't know you like that. You know me as Honey. We're gonna go on the date. After the date, I'll know if I want to talk to you or not. The date is
that's a
going
different
to.
perspective.
The
No, I
date
get what
is
you're
going
saying.
to let me know if I want to talk to you. I'm not gonna talk to you if I don't feel the
Yeah.
vibe to talk to you.
Yeah.
We're gonna go out, sit in each other's face for an hour.
Meet each other.
I'll
first.
just say this. My
Introduce.
English professor wants me to say this. You're moving the goalposts.
No.
We said talking.
No, Jimmy,
You're
Jimmy.
talking.
What she's trying to say is kind of like
I get what she's saying. I'm just saying, by definition of the word talking, it's very
she's saying
loosey-goosey right
until
now.
there's a date, until there's an introduction in person,
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
just swerves. Like it's just like
Yeah.
just chatting shit. You know?
Yeah.
It's not
I
just
can't take
hey,
this
like I said, I would never, ever tell someone, oh, yeah, I talked to that person. I would never do that. It's super corny. But hey, if what you're saying is on paper that can't be considered talking, fair enough.
No,
More
it's
power
just
to
like
you.
it's straight riz until there's a date. You know what I mean? Until then, and then it's like
It's
one-
the unspoken riz.
Nah, that's spoken riz, man. That's spoken riz.
Spoken riz is talking. You got to talk
No,
to
no,
speak
no.
the riz.
No, but like what she's trying to differentiate is that riz, where you're just trying to like spit game, is different than
Thank
I'm trying
you.
to get to know you now.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah.
she's
Because
saying
guess
we're
what?
all
I agree.
talking.
I'm just saying,
Yo,
as
some guys-
Torontonians,
No, but
we
it
got to
makes
add
sense.
some more words in. There could be talking, there could be dating, there could be
what
more
she's saying
words
makes
thrown
sense.
in.
But
What
I'm
she's
trying
saying
to
makes
like
sense.
give you guys the
I get it, I get it.
exact because guess what? There's guys that every morning, hey sexy, good morning, sexy.
Yeah, see, those guys are
Hey
just riz.
sexy,
Like,
good morning,
they're trying to
sexy.
riz up.
What are you doing today, sexy? Nigga, you know where to find me. I have a clothing store. My store address is on the internet. If you like me, come to my store with flowers and surprise me. Wow me.
Shoot your shot for real.
Show me you like me.
But don't be a creep.
Oh, yeah.
But don't be a creep.
But don't be a creep.
Okay, so let me get to it. So I'm sorry. I'm letting all you guys out the bag. I'm so sorry. I'm not gonna call your name, okay? This other guy.
Fucking up her hoes, huh?
They ain't my hoes though. That's what I'm trying to say.
Fair enough.
We're talking. No, not talking. So we're dating. So whatever. He owns a dispensary.
Yeah.
Oh, that's bread.
Oh, just wait. I smoke weed. Okay, I smoke weed. You like me? I need weed. I don't want to pay for weed. Girl, top gal don't pay for weed. Okay. So I said to him, I'm like, yo, my friend's supposed to bring me some weed, but he's not gonna, like, I can't make it to him or whatever. Me and this guy do business, so he just give me weed whenever he has weed, you know? I'm not one of those, I don't need kush or like all that, whatever.
Like the fancy stuff.
I just need whatever to smoke, okay? And I said to him, I'm like, yo, I wanna buy some weed. So he's like, okay, come by. And I was like, okay, cool. And then I was like, what kind of weed do you have? Like, what's the best, whatever? Like, you know, just getting into a little small talk or whatever. He's like, I have this one. I can sell it to you.
Whoa. You must not want no poems no more.
He said I could sell it
But
to
what
you.
if his standard is?
He said for 120. And then wait, I'm like, is you the boss? Or he was like, who?
A worker.
Like, are you the boss? Like, I don't get it. Like, what do you mean?
But what if his standard is, I'll only give free kush to like my girl, and you agree
That's
that
weird.
you're not his
Don't
girl.
try to talk to me, period. If that's how
like,
it's working,
but
it's
it's like,
gonna
what
work.
if he's doing the same thing as you? Is like he's talking to like 3
I
girls,
will, if I'm
that
talking,
means he's
if I
giving away,
own,
like $500 a weed.
if I
Like,
like,
that's-
okay, for instance.
you own a business, you know that.
I
would
don't
work.
even know people. They come into my store and I give them free stuff. It's not about, it's that, no,
Long-term
you're
investment?
you're a weed man.
No, I
You
trust
can
me, I
even
get it.
say,
I
yo,
get it.
honestly, I can't
playing
give you an
devil's
ounce.
advocate.
I can't give you an ounce, but I can give you a quarter or, you know
I'll
what I'm
get
trying
you
to
high.
say?
What if he was just like, I'll get you
I'll
high?
give you, I can give you
I'll
a
get
half
you
ounce
high?
or pre.
That's bum move.
Yeah,
No,
that's
it's like,
scary.
no, it's
You
like,
can smoke the weed
That
as long as
sounds
it's right
scary.
here with
no,
me.
it's like, yeah, also, like when you're with, no, what if he's like trying to move, like whenever you're with me, it's all on me.
Okay, that
But if
turned
you want
me
your
off.
own shit,
Yeah,
buy
as soon
it.
as
Like,
you
know?
leave that door, baby girl, that's not my concern.
That turned me off. It turned me off.
That's crazy.
There's
I'm just
another
saying-
guy liked me and I needed something.
It's all right, bro. You don't sell weed, so you don't have to
I
relate
don't-
to the,
yeah,
you, don't have to,
bro.
you don't have to put yourself in the nigga's shoes.
I'm trying to put my nigga, like talk for my nigga because he's not here to defend himself. I'm saying
Nah, he might not need
So you're defending this
Yeah,
act.
he might not need no defending.
I don't sell weed, but I would say I wouldn't give free shit to
It's-
girls unless you're my girl. If you're my girl, you
Free-
get treated like a princess. If you're not my girl, you're a girl.
Yeah, but that's like Jonah
Okay,
Hill
wait.
type movie.
Okay, listen.
That makes a
That's
clown
how,
be your
yo,
girl.
listen. Can I have some of your juice? You're not my girl. Can't give me my juice. It's the same thing as weed, bro. Weed is just like juice.
Not when it's $120.
Bro, let's say even like you were like,
I thought you were trying to be like a broke woman.
Say it's okay, fine.
you're
Say
talking
it's
to
some
five
ace of
things-
spades. Can I have some of your ace of spades? No.
Like if it's cracked
That is so
open,
whack.
like,
okay, this
you
is
know what
okay.
I'm
Stay
saying?
inside.
One of my boys.
Don't try to talk to
Hold on.
top gal
I've
if
been in a
you-
situation
no.
like this, and one of my boys put it to me so well. He's like, "Fam, if you really fucked with her like that, it would be nothing.
Thank you.
If you don't fuck with her like that,
It's
then
something.
don't do it.
But that's
that
exact- but that's the
simple.
same thing I'm saying. It's like if you
Yeah,
fuck with her,
but
that's
you
your
hold on.
girl.
Can I
Hold
ask
on.
you guys something? How are you supposed But how are
That's
you supposed
fine.
to know who's real if everybody will come with you?
Okay, yeah,
That's how
fine
I
too.
test their waters.
Oh, okay, I get
That's
that.
kind of
but what if,
that's
what
a
if-
little bit. You
no,
have
no,
options, so you're exercising them. All I'm saying is, bro, if you as a man want something, go for it. If it fails, then you live by it. But I'm just saying you can't be like, oh, I'm only gonna do this if you agree to this contract where you're my girl and all these stipulations come with it. It's just like, no, I want you to be my girl. I'm gonna show you what
Okay,
it's like to be my
I'm
girl.
letting another guy. Okay.
Wait, time out. Before we move on.
No, this one is juicy.
The same way you said you
I
need
hope
to-
I have the message because I'll read
No,
them
no,
right
no,
now.
we
So
can't
don't-
go into
don't-
2022.
don't
I think
dox
we
them.
gotta run soon.
But like, I just want to say the same way you just said, like, if you fuck with me, you have to be able to like
No.
show me that you fuck with me.
Right?
How do you know he doesn't fuck with other girls too? Like, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm just saying, small favors
Okay.
I'll always do. If
Not-
we go for dinner, anything that we do together, that's on me.
Okay, this
but
is-
if I'm trying to do something for you, you got to be my girl.
Okay, so let me
You gotta
explain.
be my
Okay,
girl.
let me. Okay. So for instance, you like me, right?
Yeah.
A lot of other. Okay, let's start off with I'm a top gal. Okay, I don't need your money.
No, of course.
I don't need nothing from you. I just need your companionship. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I can buy a pound of weed.
No, of course.
I
I'm
just
one
choose
saying
not
you
to.
can. Yeah.
Okay, so you know that already. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you have a business and I have a business. Okay, you like me. How the fuck are you gonna make my life easier for me? I'm gonna make your life easier because I'm gonna be a woman and do all the things that you need. You know, do everything I need to do for you as a man.
course.
So what are you gonna do how are you gonna make my life easier? If you wanna come into my life, what are you going to do for me to make it easier for me to be like, oh my God, you guys, this guy took a load off for me, even if it's just the weed.
I hear what you're saying. I hear what both of you guys are saying. A lot of what you guys are saying is that you want to explore your options. And what you're saying is that I would never marry a girl exploring her options.
I'm not saying it's not about exploring my options. It's about who is going to treat me how I want to be treated accordingly at this time.
You're not going to sign up for something before
I'm
you see
not.
how you're
What she's essentially saying is everyone's putting in their resume.
Yeah.
Your
Thank
resume
you.
better be straight.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
But the other side is, it's the same concept of a nigga, like, even doesn't matter how rich you are, a nigga buying a girl a bag that he's not dating. That's some sim shit. Like,
It's not.
No,
It
of course it's
depends.
scaled up. It's
And
scaled up.
chicken
It's
if you
real.
got
in
it.
simpler words,
It's scaled up,
I'm
obviously.
submitting my resume, but you're submitting your resume
I
too.
am.
This is a partnership. It's
Exactly.
not a fucking job. I'm not looking
Exactly.
for a job. I'm looking for a partnership.
Exactly.
So we're both submitting the resumes.
Because guess what? If he gave me that weed, I would have been like, oh, okay, guys. He's giving me the weed. This is nice.
Would you have given him the box? No.
No, not the box, but I would have cooked him a sick meal. I would have been like, yo, I'm coming to your house with some groceries.
But like,
we're
okay,
going to have
hold
a
on.
movie night.
Hold on, just to play devil advocate, honey. Like, you know that a meal costs less than an ounce of weed.
No, but it's not.
So that's all I'm saying.
but
It's
the
not a
thing
fair
is-
trade-off right there.
No,
But
Jimmy,
the love in my hands, and I can cook. Actually, I can cook.
I feel you.
It's different.
I get, like, my thing is, like, I fully understand your perspective. I'm just saying
It's your love language, you guys. And to me, for me, I feel like somebody who can make my load easier for me, I appreciate them so
But, like,
much.
That's exactly what I want
But
too.
a guy's biggest fear. Another good one, bro. But a guy's biggest fear is that, like, I give you that pound of weed, and you go smoke it with the next nigga.
I know,
Like,
but
Oh yeah.
That-
I never even thought about that, but
that's a
that,
violation.
that's crazy.
Can I tell you guys something?
Hold on. Okay, fam. I
That
wouldn't
is
even worry about that
crazy.
because if you do that, it's on. It's up. It's up.
It is.
It's up. It's beef now.
But listen,
I'm treating you like a man next time I see you.
that's the frequency you're on, and that's what you're gonna attract.
Ah,
But
okay.
I don't
See,
think like that.
Like I
That's not
said,
even in my
never,
world.
yeah, I never thought about that. That thought never
I
crossed
wasn't
my
even
mind.
thinking
No,
about
but
another
guys are-
guy.
That was
Guys are
crazy.
always
That was
And
crazy.
also-
That's private sacred
Hold
weed
on,
now.
just wait, guys. I'm not a bum bitch, so any guy that I'm gonna hang with, he doesn't want to smoke my weed.
No, I understand
That's
that.
never
I understand
gonna happen.
your situation, your perspective, everything. I'm just saying the guys, we're too prideful to, like, the potential to get played will overweigh the potential to impress you.
My problem is I go into every single
do you get that, though?
situation. Huh?
Do you get that? Like, the potential for guys to get played will overlook
I know,
the
and I-
attractiveness of girls.
And I fucking hate that because guess what? I'm not her. Give me the chance to change
course,
your
of course.
perspective.
Yeah, but dudes feel the same way. I'm not him. You don't even know. I'm like, if he's a king, I'm like the king of the. If he's the king of country of Africa, I'm the king of all of Africa.
I know,
so
but
I'm
it's
his
not.
king.
It doesn't take long for you to show somebody that you come in with good intentions.
No, for
No,
sure,
of
for sure.
course.
I feel you. I'm just
It
saying.
takes
no
all I'm
time.
saying is a lot of times
It's
we
just
be
a
like,
perspective thing.
people be on different pages because like you be like, show me something, and the other person be like, you show me something first.
Yeah,
and it's
exactly.
like,
That's
we
kinda-
But
kinda
if I
get caught
like
up
him,
in
then
this
I'm gonna be
thing.
like, all right, fine.
And
Here's
hold
my
on.
trick.
To just go on that, I feel like it's the more feminine role to show first, and that's why you guys have all this sex appeal and stuff. The money and stuff is like, yo, that's the most important part of life.
And
so
that's
of
what I'm
course,
saying.
I'm
Can
just
I
saying
tell you
that's
guys-
gonna
Once
come
you
after.
beg it, like, if that guy was ever, like, your boyfriend or even, like, past, like, the talking stages, like, you're dating and he's doing that, that's kind of a violation.
so
like, once you're his
as
girl,
of
he has to treat
recently-
you like a princess. You
As
know
of
what I mean?
recently, when I go on like first dates and stuff, I don't wear no makeup. I don't dress.
I just know nothing else. Bro.
I think that's valid as
Like
well. If
how
you're
you
confident enough
first
to
met
do
me in
that.
the office.
Yeah.
Normal
cool.
person.
If you're confident enough
But
to
that's
do that,
exactly what I
that's
said to you,
valid.
like a normal person.
I literally
It's-
just go normal.
It's better that way. It's better to talk to someone and
but
you're
then
like,
you
you're a
see
normal
when he's
person.
like, "Oh, I'm going out with my friends. You want to come with my friends?" I'm like, "Pop out!" Get on my car. He's like, "He whole new bitch." He's like,
Yeah.
"Damn."
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I don't even
100%.
want to give you my Instagram at 1st. You know, I don't want to give you my socials. I don't want you my Snapchat. Nothing. I just want you to like get to know me for me because like my social media will confuse people.
Yeah, no, social
That is
media is
true,
all
that is
fake.
true,
It's all
that is
fake.
My social media will confuse
Because
you.
especially with Instagram, you're not really expressing your thoughts. You're expressing images.
Right.
And that's
Yeah.
literally just skin deep.
That's why
Right.
I haven't been on Instagram in a minute. Like, I'm off that shit. That shit's so, like, fake to me.
I don't even post captions. I put heart, heart, heart. You know, I don't even post captions because what's the point?
I'm not,
Yeah,
trust me,
don't
I wasn't
overthink it.
disagreeing with you. I was just talking the guy's
Yeah.
perspective. I'm speaking for the mans that weren't in the room to speak for himself. You
I
feel me?
know, but a lot of those guys that you're speaking for, they don't even know what they want. They're so
No,
unsure
Yeah,
of
they couldn't even
themselves.
speak for
Because
themselves
guess
if they
what?
were here,
Real
yeah.
men are sure of themselves.
No, but of
They
course,
come
of
into the
course.
room and they're like, "Yeah, I'm that nigga."
But of course, but that
Is that
same-
always how real
no,
men
no,
act?
no, but that same
Yes.
pride, that
All
same
right.
pride you want that nigga to walk into the room with, would be taken away by all those girls that get it.
I have
You know
a
what I mean?
question for you
can't
guys.
be God. You can't be
When
God.
you guys really like a girl, do you not become the fucking super sickest guy ever?
Yeah,
Because
but
you
you're not
want this
simping.
girl?
I don't know what you mean by that.
Okay,
can't
I
be
mean
simping.
like you have all the confidence in the world. It doesn't matter
Yeah, I
what
agree
it
with that.
is.
I agree with
don't
that.
mean
I
anything
feel like,
materialistic.
yes,
I'm not
and
talking
that's-
about materials.
And
at
that's
all.
why I say like sometimes with guys, it's like, yo, if you're hollering at a girl and she's giving you weird vibes, already from there, shut it down because you want to holler at a girl and she gives you a little bit and then she's giving you something to play with. And
Can
then
I tell
you're
you
feeding
guys
off of
what's
that.
messing up? Okay, so you do know that our stomach and our hair is the first connection we get with people. Okay? So your hair is your antenna. Okay?
Okay.
That's why it coils.
I'm very hairy.
Okay?
A lot
Your
of
hair's your
antennas.
antenna. So, believe it or not, pubic hairs speak to each other. Like man and women. I know it sounds crazy.
Getting deep.
Wait, so would you rather speak to animals or pubic hairs?
No, but so what I'm saying is, you know when, okay, like you ever see a girl and you just get butterflies in your stomach and it's weird?
Yeah.
You know, a lot of the times if the connection is right, the girl gets it back. But guess what?
What?
We are eating so much toxic food and we are drinking so many toxic liquids that it's fucking with our connections with people. The things that we are watching, it's literally brainwashing us into thinking and doing things that are not organic.
And they're turning the frogs gay.
Did you guys know right now that if you put a GMO fruit inside of salt water, put like half a thing of salt and water, put the GMO fruit in, it will start swimming because it has a fish gene.
Jeez.
Right? So there's a lot of, that's what I'm saying. Everything is
Jeez,
being
got
fucked
gills.
with. And we're eating it. That fish gene's going in. So I'm just saying, it's messing with people.
I believe
So
you, honestly.
How are we supposed to know when we really do connect
No,
with
I
people?
think you're s- I get what
and
you're
everybody's
saying.
Hold on a
lasering
second.
everything.
Guys,
Laser hair removal.
hold on. You're right. I think we got to do an episode 2 and bring it back to all this stuff because right now we're getting a little long. It's a little long of an episode.
This was so
I think
much
we gotta-
fun.
No, I'm
It was
saying,
time flew.
no cap. This is
No
the same
dis-
conversation we're gonna have off camera as on camera. I think you got to come back for another episode.
Okay,
There's
I
more
will.
stuff we got to cover. I don't know if it'll be the next episode, but whenever you got time, come back and we'll cover some more stuff. I think
I
we got to start
will.
talking about more. We talked about so much of like the spiritual stuff. Now we got to talk about more about what we're putting into our bodies and how that
Yes.
affects us. I know you got a
Our
lot of input on that.
diets. Yes, definitely.
Because
So-
as you can see, guys, her chakras are all aligned. Show them the line with the chakra. No, I'm joking. But she's good. Like she's real centered and shit. So she got a lot
I
of
try.
good input.
Yeah.
All right, so one more time before we wrap up, shout out anything you want to shout out and last thoughts about the pod.
Shout out you for watching. Okay, let's start with that.
Hey, you. No, we're talking to you,
You,
not
literally,
us. Not
you.
us.
And shout out you guys for
Thank
having
you.
me.
Thank you. Yeah,
And
Thank you for coming.
No,
shout out
shout
the
out to
man
you,
behind
too.
the camera because
Mishu.
he be doing his
Mishu.
job.
Yeah,
I
what
see
up?
you. And yeah, that's it. I just shout
Your
everybody.
Instagram and your store one more time, please.
My Instagram is ElleHoneyy, ElleHoneyy. Please do not come for me if I said anything today that offends you. I come in peace. And if, we say something that you guys don't agree with, in the comments, you could just try to change your perspective.
Exactly.
Everything's just perspective, and it's
Open up
also
the dialogue.
experience. If you haven't experienced something, then your perspective is going to be a little bit different for somebody who has experienced it. So we're just literally just talking from
If
what
your
we've
pubic hair
experienced.
is mute, that's not her problem.
Facts.
Facts. All right, that's been another episode of Northern Ruckus. Peace.
Bye.
Peace.